AT Major Foe here, Operation Akagi, turn 9, July 1940. Let's go over the amazing tech game. We did hit 1 this time, so we rolled a 3 for improved construction, so that's still at stage 1, and we rolled a 10 for large ship construction, so that goes to stage 2. Just killing it in the tech game. We've hit 3 out of, I don't know, 20. It's at 18, 19, 3 out of 19. Just amazing tech game. Okay, on to purchases. Japan has $54. This is $54. So for whatever reason, coastal guns only come up as 4 when they're actually 6. So that's $2 extra. And then the the minor factory doesn't even show up, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the minor factory. Take that off. Put that back on. 2, 4, 6. Okay, wait a second. Medium tank and an artillery is 10. Medium tank and a marine is 10. Coastal artillery, a militia and a militia upgrade is 10. 10, 20, 30. 3 militia and a marine is 10. 40. Minor factory and a militia is 10. 8 and 2 is 10. That's 50. A militia and a militia upgrade is $54. Okay. On to combats. We have a couple. So we're going to drop into Kwangtung, Hunan, and Singhai. Let's start up here. So we have a cavalry crossing a desert and going to the mountains. So it's just -1. We have 2 infantry from central Mongolia moving down. Same thing. In the 97th, there is 3 cavalry. They're going to join that fight. Nope. Okay. The infantry and mountain brigade are coming in. The 2 artillery also coming in. We have a fighter in Baradia 1, 2. Join there. And off the 6th carrier, we have a tactical bomber. 1 to Hopei, 2 to Suyan, 3 to Singhai. So that's the force versus this force. So we have 4 cavalry at 1. We have 2 infantry at 1. We have a boosted infantry at 2. We have 2 artillery at 2. We have a boosted mountain brigade at 3 by the artillery. A fighter at 6 and a tactical bomber at 7. That is that fight. Into Hunan. Out of the 41st, we have 4 infantry coming across. Off of Formosa, 1, 2, a fighter plane goes in. So let's hope this roll doesn't go horribly wrong. And then the last fight will be Hunan. So the 41st, we'll just create that. I'll just leave these guys here to show what's going on what. So out of the 6th fleet, we have 2 transports and a pile of destroyers. So the first transport, how to make this cleaner, just a second here. So the light cruiser from P-41 is going to move up. Light cruiser from P-41 is going to move up. 2 torpedo boat destroyers will move in that sea zone. 1 will move into this sea zone. Okay, so that'll blockade these ports. I'll move 1 more ship non-combat into that port to block that one. But just wanted to clear this up so I can move some stuff down. So transport will pick up this medium armor and this infantry and move 1, 2. The destroyer here will pick up the marine, drop him in. No movement required. The other transport is going to pick up this infantry, move 1, 2, 3, and grab the other armor off of Kyushu. Okay, and then we've got 2 destroyers. 1, 2, which will grab the 2 marines. 1, 2. Okay, I'm just going to take this off because I want to create the 6th fleet down there. Oops. Where did that come from? Okay. So currently in the 6th fleet, we have these. Hope this is not too confusing. Apologies, folks. Okay. Then, that's all those guys. Okay, out of the 2nd fleet, we have a destroyer. No, it's a destroyer out of the 6th fleet. This one. Move 1, 2, 3. Grab that marine. Drag him in there. A transport out of the 2nd fleet. We'll take the 2 marines. Okay, and a transport out of the 2nd fleet. We'll move 1, 2, 3. And take the other armor and another infantry. Feel like I'm missing somebody. I got them all from there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that destroyer, sorry. Doesn't pick that guy up. That's my bad. The marine that is here, the transport in the 2nd fleet moves 1, 2, 3, and it'll pick up this infantry and this marine. Okay. So that has 4 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already have this one on the battle board. 4 infantry, 6 marines. I've got an extra guy for some reason from somewhere. What am I missing here? 4 infantry and a fighter. Check. 2 cavalry and an infantry. Okay, that one's right. All right, this fighter will join that fight. That fighter off the 6. 1, 2, 3. It has 1 movement left. The fighter's off the 2nd. We'll join in there. The tactical off the 2nd. 1, 2. And the tactical off of Formosa. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, there he is. There's another infantry somewhere. So that destroyer actually does pick up that marine, and that destroyer takes the marine, and the transport takes the infantry. So apologies for that. Hard to see. So there is an extra infantry here. Okay, I think that's all the combat. Now, the 2nd fleet is going to come down, obviously, and shore bombard. So out of that is a battle cruiser. 2nd fleet, that stays. So there'll be 2 battleships and 4 heavy cruisers and a battle cruiser bombarding. These carriers will be there. This transport all just turns sideways, hasn't moved. This destroyer has not moved. Everything else has moved. Okay. All right, let's go up here first. See how bad this gets. So we have 2 first strike artillery at 2. Both misses. We have 4, 5, 6 at 1 and 1 at 2 as a boosted infantry from one of the artilleries. There's 1 hit there. So a militia does die. And then we have the mountain that's at a 3, the fighter at a 6, and the tactical at a 7 with target select miss, miss, and another hit. So 2 hits in total. Not great. Okay, so they have 3 militia at 2, 2 infantry at 4, and a mountain brigade at 5. And I see, without dropping that badly, I see a 3 and a 1. So 2 cavalry will be killed. 2 militia are killed. So 1, 2 militia, and 2 cavalry. Okay, so now we have 2 cavalry, 2 infantry at 1, an infantry and 2 artillery at 2, a mountain brigade at 3, fighter at 6, and a tactical at 7. Aircraft suck. Miss, 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 and 1 hit. So a militia. So militia at 2, 2 infantry at 4, and mountain brigade at 5. And they hit 1. So lose another cavalry. Okay, that goes, and that goes. Let's just roll it separately because it's not going well the other way. Okay, 3 at 1, nothing. 3 at 2, the blue doesn't count yet. Miss, miss, and miss. And then we have 1 at 3, miss. 1 at 6, 1 at 7. 1, 2. So tactical bomber will select the mountain brigade, and the fighter will hit the infantry. So we have 2 at 4, 1 at 5. Good lord. Another cavalry bites the dust. Okay, so they just have an infantry left. And oh my lord. I think I tried to delete the board there. Apologies for that, team. So they should have 1 infantry left. Yeah. So those are gone. Those are gone. And that's gone. So we have 2 at 1, 3 at 2, 1 at 3. One at 3 hits. Roll these 2 just in case I frigged up, which is likely as well. Both misses, so I'm going to guess that is the hit. And that's another hit as well. So yeah, that cavalry should have died last turn. Because we have the 2 infantry, the 1 boost at the mountain. Okay, so I lose an infantry, and they lose that. So that one's dead. Okay, so there's 2 infantry. Correction. Yeah, 2 infantry, a mountain brigade, and 2 artillery left in Shanghai. Brutal. All right, let's see how badly this one goes. So we have 4 infantry at 2, no river crossing. We have 1 fighter at 6. They have 2 cavalry and 1 infantry at 4. So, God, the aircraft are just brutal in this game. So 1 cavalry goes. So they have 2 cavalry and 1 infantry. Cavalry miss and the infantry miss. So let's see, round 2. Okay, the fighter actually hit something. So another cavalry goes. No, they get to roll it first, obviously. Cavalry goes. 4. That's a hit. So we lose an infantry. Okay. So we have 3 infantry and 1 fighter left. All misses. Infantry at 7 misses. 3 infantry and a fighter. That fighter is junk. Infantry hits. Shocking. This is getting costly. Okay. 2 infantry and a fighter. Fighter finally hits. Can the infantry do it? No, it does not. Okay. So I survived there with 2 infantry and a fighter. Oh, God. Let's take this one. Okay. Oh, the counterattacks are going to be brutal. All right. So this force and this force go to the battle board, as well as those bombards. Okay, I'll set this one up. It's a pretty big one. It's mountainous terrain, so that's where that's going to be. So they have 3 chips, 1, 2, 3, and then they have a cavalry, and do the same thing, or just delete it because that works just as well. I don't like the chips. It's harder to use. Okay, up here we have tactical, 3 fighters, 2 tactical, 3 medium armors at 5, but that's only in round 2. I've got the battle cruiser, 4 heavy cruisers, and 2 battleships in round 1. And then a mess of 1s. Okay, let's go for the first strikes. We have 2 battleships at 4. 1 hit, so that'll be a militia. Battle cruiser at 3, 7, and 4 heavy cruisers at 2. 1 hit, militia. Not upset at that. Could have gotten more, but that's okay. Okay. First strikes are done. Let's go with a mess of 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 1s. And 0. Pretty sure the odds is I should have got 1. Tanks are in on round 2. Fighters at 6. Awesome. Tacticals at 7. 1 hit in total. That's amazing. Round 1 was amazing. Okay, so 3 at 2. Yeah, that's a Marine. 3 at 4. Or 4 at 4, sorry. 2 more Marines. All right. Let's try this again. Don't have a choice. Okay, we got 1. So there's a militia. Maybe I rolled 1 too many here, but it was the cavalry still would have been here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't delete enough dice. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, they would have rolled. Then the dice would have got deleted. So this guy goes to the casualty board, and then they still get rolled Wakey, wakey. Okay. 3 armor at 5. Do the tanks help? Sort of. So cavalry goes down. Aircraft, absolutely worthless. 1 hit. Uh, 2 at 2. Nothing. 4 at 4. Shit. Yeah. Okay, and 4 hits will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Completely. Completely. Okay, MT. If anything, you roll well. 1 hit. Big shock. Nothing. And clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where were you in round 1? Okay, 3 at 4. Another one. Why not? Okay. That was painful. Very, very painful. Okay. This. So 3 tanks and 3 Marines survive. And into non-combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That fighter is going to go back to Formosa. This fighter is going to go to Central Mongolia. Tactical bomber to Central Mongolia. 97th is going to move down. These 2 infantry will join in the 97th. Infantry here will move down 1 to Baratia. The destroyer in 14 is going to move 1, 2, grab the Marine. 3, 4, drop that Marine in Formosa. This transport will go into port in Kyushu. So I now have 3 ships blockading these ports once they get taken back. And 3 ships blockading those ports once they get taken back. And all these return to the carriers. So absolutely painful. Yeah. Okay, now onto the sub movements. Sub in P51. 1, 2, 3 to P47. Coastal in 59 will go to 50. Coastal in 60 will go to 59. Sub in P61. 1, 2, 3 into P72. Sub in I13. 1, 2, 3 into P51. Sub in P50. 1, 2, 3 into P46. The other sub will stay where it is in I12. Yeah, no change, no change, no change. Okay, I think that's everything I can do. It was just awful. Okay, can I place this without forgetting people on the board? So, medium tank to Rihi, medium tank, artillery, marine, marine to Kyushu. Okay, minor factory to Nanking, a militia, and militia upgrade, as well as a coastal gun will go to the Marshall Islands. Okay. Militia and militia upgrade. We'll go to Sumatra. Okay, what's that leave me with? 4 militia. One to Shantung, one to Hopei, one to Suyon. Check my notes here. Oh, I was supposed to not buy the artillery. Oh well. It's bought now. That was supposed to be 2 militia team. My apologies, but it's okay. I've bought it, and now it's there. Getting that. Okay. So. Two, three. What did I do with that other militia? Oh, here he is. Okay, he goes to Buriata. And I think that will conclude the Japanese turn. Horrible as it was, we now have one, two, one, two, three, four, five, and six. 6 bonuses for China, 4 for the Dutch East Indies. So that's 10 plus 45 would be $55. Right? Oh, take this off. Take this off. Add that. Now we should be at that one, that one, that one, that one, right? Sorry, team. 47. That's 57. Yeah, okay. 57 IPP. All right. That concludes Japan's turn. And we'll turn over to Silk for Commonwealth and France. Thanks again for watching.